this is Calvin Castine. We're at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's Monday, the 4th day of February, 1991. I'm using a camera I haven't used in just a hair over 3 years. Our equipment is all out in different directions right now. And I haven't used this two-piece outfit that we're using tonight in about 3 years, so I have to learn all over again how to use it. I can perhaps tell you what we're doing here. We're here on this Monday evening for a modified girls basketball game. And I know the color's going to look a little dull right now because we haven't made a white balance adjustments. We had a lot of last minute details to take care of, and we arrived just in time to get the lineups and start the game. Northeastern Clinton in home whites, and the visitors are from Seton Catholic Central in the blue uniforms. There's no score. We have 6:11 to go in this first quarter. Quarters are 7 minutes long. Stolen away by Sarah Munn. Players for Seton on the floor. We see Sarah Munn, she's number 5. 24 is Casey Levine. 13 is Katie Silva. 23 is Chris Zedek. And 25 is Pat Abernathy. One thing we do remember about this camera is that when we go way back like we just did, we have to be paying attention here. When we go way back, we end up getting out of focus with it. So we apologize. We weren't looking at our viewer while we were out of focus a moment ago. On the floor for the Cougars, we see Amy Favreau, number 24, is a steal and a bucket. No, missed shot. Still looking for the first points here. Amy Favreau on 24. 11 is Angie Burtz. 12 is Jennifer Barrier. 30 is Sheena Blaine, and 10 is Tara Marlowe. We have 3 camcorders. 3 camcorders and we also have this 2-piece outfit, and our other 3 pieces of equipment are all out. Sam is at Chez Z tonight. Judy Castine, my spouse, is at the Rouse's Point board meeting. And Leonard Patry is taping the mission going on at St. Mary's Parish, of course. So we're pretty well tied up with our equipment. And we haven't used this, as we said, in 3 years, so we haven't been strung out like this too often. At the first points of the game, Jennifer Barrier. And it's 2-0 for Northeastern. 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Modified A girls basketball. Referees are Jim Bricky and Bernard E. Gwynn. Timeout. We're going to assume that we just helped our picture out and didn't hurt it any. We just made our white balance adjustment, and that should have given us a better picture. We hope so. Coaches for the clubs, we have Larry Paola for Northeastern, and coaching for the Knights is Megan O'Connor. Barrier gives to Dumas. We have a whistle and maybe a travel. Levine will bring it up. Barrier rebounds. Levine will toss it in. Stolen by Barrier, gives it to Tremblay. Tremblay drives and lays it in. It's 4-0 for Northeastern. Munn with the shot. The shot put up by Silva. And basket by Tremblay. It's 6-0 for Northeastern. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. Pat Abernathy at the line. We're also hoping that our Plattsburgh crew, led by Rick Knowles, is getting the Northeastern boys at Seton in hockey. We're hoping that we're getting coverage of that while we're doing all this other stuff. Somebody in too soon. Abernathy will shoot again. Blue ball. And we have a sub, number 22, Candace Copeland. Levine will toss it in. He gets it to Munn. And the Lady Knights are on the scoreboard. It's now 6-2. Looks like the basket will count. Levine will shoot. We have Marlowe back in to replace Tremblay. Marlowe pulls it down. Nice feed, it falls in. And Terry Bordeaux scores. Cougars lead 8-4. Blue ball. Levine brings it up. Shot by Copeland. Underneath to Abernathy. We have an 8-6 ball game. Minute 55 to go in the first quarter. Cougars lead Seton by 2. Marlowe will bring it up. We have Marcy Sample, Liz Moore, Shannon Carey, and Terry Bordeaux on the floor for the Cougars, along with Marlowe. Steal layup by Levine, and we're tied 8-8 with a minute 20 to go in the quarter. 8-8 the score. Levine brings it down. Traveling called. Marlowe brings it up for Northeastern. Angie Burks hits, and it's 10-8 Northeastern. Seton ball. 36 seconds to go. 5-second violation. Gives the ball back to Northeastern. Marlowe brings it up. White ball. Marlowe gives to Favreau. Favreau inbound to Burks. Rebound was pulled down by Zedick, or Zedick, Z-E-D-I-C-K, Zedick. There's a horn. First quarter comes to an end with Cougars leading the Knights 10-8. It'll be Seton Catholic ball as we start the second quarter. Knights trailing the Cougars by 2. Seton ball. Stolen by Blaine. Danielle Lemaire at the line makes it 10-9. Hits the second. 10-10 the score. Dumas will toss it in. Taken away by the Knights, traveling. Ball goes to the Cougars. Comes into barrier. Too hard. Barrier to Tremblay, blocked. Traveling call, no basket. They have some subs, 6:13 to go in the second quarter. Munn with the ball. Knocked away by Tremblay. Barrier back to Tremblay, and it's 2 points, 12-10 for the Cougars. Cougar fans looking for a carry on that dribble. Blue ball. Copeland will toss it in. This is Silva, Kate Silva at the line. Blaine rebounds, gets the ball to Barrier. Barrier keeps control, is taken away by Copeland. No double dribble. Barrier. Too hard. Copeland rebounds. Foul will be, I believe, on Dumas. 21 is Janelle Dumas, 24 Amy Favreau, 11 Angie Burtz, 13 Angie Trombley, 14 Carrie Bordeaux, 30 Sheena Blaine, 10 Tara Marlowe, 12 Jennifer Barrier, 23 Shannon Carey, 15 Marcy Sample, and 4 Liz Moore. We're out of focus again. I don't know why I haven't used this recorder in 3 years. Blaine puts it in. Give the assist to Trombley. 14-10, Cougars lead. Cougar ball, we have a sub. Here the Seton lineup now. For 5 is Sarah Munn, 13 Kate Silva, 14 Danielle Lemaire, Blaine is fouled. 20 is Krista Cummins, 21 is Jennifer Giroux, 22 Candace Copeland, 23 Chris Zedek, 24 Casey Levine, 25 Pat Abernathy, and 30 Janet Wood. Here. 15-10. We'll shoot again. They're not allowed to do push-ups while the player is shooting. So she shoots again. Munn controls. Stolen by Favreau. She's fouled. Favreau at the line. 1-1. A lot of time left here in the second quarter. Still have 3:52 to go.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
Seton timeout. Seton ball following the timeout. Levine will inbound it. Bordeaux up to Marlowe. .301 to go in half. 16-10 Northeastern. Marlowe brings it down. Levine guarded by Favreau. Favreau rebounds, it's it out to Marlowe. Shooter in too soon, be white ball. One and one. Too soon. Shooter in too soon. Minute 52 to go in the second quarter. Cougars up by 6, 16-10. Marlowe brings it down for Northeastern. To Moore back to Marlowe, taken away by Levine. Over and back. Blue ball. Blocked by Favreau. 42 seconds to go in the half. Stolen by Blaine, back by Levine. Foul on Blaine. This is Wood shooting. I'll check it. That's Cummings, number 20. And she hits the second, but she's across too soon, so Krista Cummings' shot will not count. Ball goes to the Cougars, 16-12 with 28 seconds to go in the half. Marlowe brings it down. Levine puts it in. 16-14. 13 seconds. Seton Catholic has the ball with 6 seconds to go in the half and a chance to tie. We're tied. There's a horn at halftime. It's 16-16. The Knights score the last 6 points of the half. And we're all knotted up at the midway point. Second half about to start, 7-minute periods. 16-16 the score. Seton ball. Dumas, she's bumped. Tremblay brings it up. Bounce to Dumas, taken away. Levine with a bounce to Munn, and she lost it. Seton Catholic ball. Levine will toss it in. Cougars turn on the jump ball. Tremblay brings it up for Northeastern. And Seton leads. I think that's the first time in the game they've led. That was Kate Silva. Silva, a well-known name in the varsity level in the boys' ranks. Scott Silva. Last year's the basket by Jen Barrier ties it up at 18. Scott Silva, last year's CVAC Player of the Year, according to the Press Republican. And he's back as a senior this year, playing for Seton Catholic. We assume that they might be related, Kate Silva and Scott Silva. Rebound pulled down by Carey up here to Tremblay. Tremblay too hard. Silva misses it off the pass from Levine. Barrier taken away by Munn, and ouch. Ouch. Should have been a whistle on that. Munn seems to be okay. She's coming out, and she'll be replaced by number 22, Copeland. Levine tosses it in. Silva brings it up. Taken away by Bordeaux, looking for Marlowe. To Dumas. Janelle Dumas. Seton takes the lead again. Chris Zedek with a bucket. Lady Knights lead by 1. It's Shayna Blaine back in. Last time we saw Shayna Blaine on Thursday at Beekmantown, we ended up calling her Samantha for the first half of the ball game. Now gives Seton a 3-point lead. Zedek scores again. And it's now 22-19. 3:40 to go in the third. Barrier takes it away, in and out. Blaine rebounds. The ball was off Abernathy. And then to Shayna Blaine. Foul was on Zedek. The Cougar ball underneath. A foul was called. I thought it was a jump ball, but I don't have a whistle. I would hope that was a jump ball. Three-second violation gives the ball back to the Cougars. Marlowe brings it up. Janelle Dumas makes it 22-21. Northeastern trails by a point. Shayna Blaine at the line. Chance to tie it. And this is the front of the 1-1. Traveling called. Trombley put it in. She couldn't believe she was wide open. Cougars lead by 1. Northeastern ball. Trombley brings it down. Davro gets into Marlowe. Marlowe with a shot. Minute 44 to go. Davro with a steal. Barry will bring it back. A reminder, a lot of you watching out there who have not yet, that's traveling, not yet become viewer patrons. And this program is here because we have viewer patrons. If having this programming continue is important to you, or at least of interest to you, then you should become a viewer patron and help support local programming. And without your support, we wouldn't be here. Viewer patrons or individuals, families, or whatever who have sent in $12 or more to Hometown Cable, our one box 180. Well, we certainly want to thank our hundreds of viewer patrons that we have thus far, but we need, as we're taping this, we're about 1/3, with 2/3 of the year gone by. Since we started doing this, asking for viewer patrons. With 2/3 of the year gone by, we have 1/3 of what we thought we'd have for the year. So it looks like we're going to fall far short. That's because so many of you have been meaning to do it and just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. Burtz over to Trombley. 37 seconds to go in the third. Seton ball. Cougars lead by 1. Levine will toss it in. Silva will shoot. Chance to tie. Excuse me. That puts Seton up by 2. Didn't see her make the bucket. So it's a 25-23 lead, and the Seton Knights have the ball again. They lead by 2 with 20 seconds to go in the third. Seven seconds. Silva hard off the backboard. Marlowe may not have enough time. 25-23 at the end of 3. Seton Catholic leading Northeastern Clinton. Fourth quarter. Seton leading by 2. And now they lead by 4. Basket by Silva. Dumas brings it down. 27-23. Trombley shooting a 1-and-1. Misses. Carry in for Burtz for Northeastern. Ball comes into Trombley. Double dribble gives the ball back to the Knights, and they capitalize. Bucket by Copeland gives Seton a big 6-point lead. And in a low-scoring, close game, that's a lot of points. Seton ball. Northeastern timeout with 5:39 showing. We're in the fourth quarter. Jim Brickey says he'll be doing his softball playing with Barcomb's TV this year. Basket by Casey Levine. It's 30-23. 7-point lead for Seton. And Levine misses a second. Rebound comes to Blaine. Amy Favreau shooting. .24, 5.5 minutes to go. 6-point game. Seton ball. Marlowe shooting. .30-25. Shayna Blaine. Makes it 30-27. 4:50 to go. A lot of time left. Knocked up by Dumas. Misses the layup. Shannon Carey hustles onto the scene, and we're into a 1-point ball game. Megan O'Connor wants a timeout to talk to her team. Seton leading the Cougars by 1, 30-29. Seton ball. Abernathy misses the foul shot. Trombley scores, and the Cougars have taken the lead, coming back from a 7-point deficit. They've regained the lead. Double dribble, no. Whoa. Whoa, that was a tough one to miss there. Munn back in. 31-30, Northeastern up with 3:55 remaining in the ball game. Seton with the ball. Silver with a 1-and-1. She can tie it with a first. Just barely hits the rim. It'll be Cougar ball. Zedek with a chance to tie. Nope. White ball. Trombley brings it down. Traveling call. Abernathy in for the Knights. Cougars were out of bounds. Munn puts Seton in the lead. Sarah Munn has just put the Knights back into the lead by 1, 32-31. 2:27 to go in the ball game. White ball. Minute 52 to go in the game. So now Dumas puts the Cougars up by 1. Dumas with a steal, traveled. Seton ball. Levine will toss it in. Abernathy's shot is going to be off Silva. Cougar ball. Favreau gives to Marlowe. Up to Trombley. Dishes off. JV coaches Scott Campbell and Steve Southwick waiting their battle. 33-32. Cougars up by 1 with 1:15 to go. Trombley misses. It'll be blue ball. Reminder, if you'd like Hometown Cable to be around for a few more years, don't forget to send in your $12 or more. A lot of people have sent in more than a 12, and we certainly appreciate that. $45 seconds to go. Pat Abernathy at the line. She can tie it, shooting a 1-1. Tie it with the first. Misses. Dumas comes out with it. White ball, 36 seconds. Cougars have the lead. 1 point lead and the ball. Dumas will toss it in. What's the problem here? Hit the backboard, I guess. Larry Paola wants a timeout. With 35 seconds to go, it's 33 for Northeastern, 32 for Seton Catholic. You're watching Modified A girls basketball. Seton Catholic ball, 35 seconds on the clock. Larry Paola obviously looking for a foul. Barrier in. Dumas may have fouled out, I'm not sure. Levine shooting a 1-1 again with a chance to tie with the first. Nope. Barrier rebounds. Jump ball. And we have a white timeout. White timeout, 23 seconds to go. I think it's going to be Cougar ball when we come back from the timeout. Northeastern 33, Seton 32, 23 seconds remaining. Favreau gives to Marlowe. Up to Trombley. To Blaine, she's fouled. Shayna Blaine can ice the game here. Misses the front of the 1-1. 15 seconds to go. We have traveling called. So Seton down by 1 will get the ball with 15 seconds on the clock. Both clubs have been cold from the foul line. Munn brings it down. Shot goes up, rolls the rim. With 3 seconds to go, Seton calls a timeout. It'll be their ball. They're down by 1. Varsity coach Don Sears over offering a little bit of advice. He's been through this. The biggest advice you can offer, I guess, is don't foul. Don't let them win it at the foul line. Travel. A traveling violation. A traveling violation, and there is no bucket, no basket. The Cougar fans who had not liked the refereeing suddenly think it's great. A gutsy call to end it all. A traveling violation, the basket is negated, and the Cougars hang on for a 33-32 victory over the visiting Seton Catholic Knights, and that's the way it was in CVAC Modified A basketball on this Monday, February 4th, 1991 here at Northeastern Clinton in Champlain.